Hello. Welcome back to another channeled reading with Nephtara, your favorite embodied goddess. If you've been here before, love to see you return. If you're new, welcome in. As usual, the description box below has a lot of information about what you might possibly want to know. Okay. For those of you who want to know, do I do personal readings? Yes, I do. I do astrology readings, I do personal tarot readings, I do all of that. I'm just not doing it right now. If you want to book that kind of session with me, you will be waiting until March of next year when the astrological new year starts again. Okay? I am here being of service for the next 3 months, just offering to you these collective readings. I myself have just finished a really intense spiritual war, and so I am on a little bit of R&R. And my programming is to consistently serve the collective. And so this is how I am serving at this time. Okay. If you do want to make a donation, of course, you absolutely can. Again, the ways to do that are in the description box below. But one of the best ways you can support me at this time is by liking, subscribing to the channel, sharing the readings that resonate. And more importantly, taking what resonates and applying it to your life. That's like that's the greatest donation you could possibly give to this channel, is doing the work. Okay. So please do that and do your work. I'm gonna be doing mine. We're gonna throw some runes. We got Dagas, the dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. Yes, Nina. This is intuition, like the light within, like realizing something, the dawning of a revelation. And we've been pulling the revelation card a lot in these readings. So really, really feeling that. Okay. There is something wonderful happening here. We've got water, or lagoos, for like, it's like water that renews you. I always picture this as like waterfall energy. Let me see, you guys can't see it. So there's Dagas for dawn. Here's Lagoos for water, or like being renewed, living renewal. Okay, not like you die and you're reborn. Like this is like you don't have to die; you just get renewed while you're still alive, which is effing awesome if you ask me. And then we have Nalthys coming up again. You guys, this has been coming up a lot in these readings. This rune in particular, it's necessity. Now I know it's funny, it looks a little bit like Gibbo, the Gib, right? But in my runes, my Gibbo is like very obviously in X. This is actually meant to look like this. So it's like a line down with the line going across it. Nalthys, necessity. What you feel like you need, that you sometimes can't have, that leaves you in your shadow realm or leaves you in a place of conflict and friction in and around your life. Okay. So, just taking these runes, it's like I'm hearing there's some revelation that you've already had, right? There's some revelation you've already had that's allowing you to renew the way you see yourself in the world around you. And it's actually going to help you come out of this kind of lack mentality. Okay. So given that, what I'm hearing, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see this as much moving forward. It's like coming out of a lack mentality, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get a medicine card, and then we'll get some goddess energy. And you guys know how we do. We'll keep going with whatever the ancestors want to say. By the way, yeah, the ancestors are super, super great. Welcome in, ancestors. Hello, archangels. Hello, goddesses. Ascendant masters. My whole spirit crew. All the galactics, because the galactics like to pop. Pleiadians are here. Really, really heavy, as are the Arcturians. Yes, and right now, Bastet is like literally at my side all the time, every day. So just a little shout out to and from Bastet for you guys. Thank you all for being here and just assisting us in integrating these amazing energies that are coming through. That's a lot of cards. Can we get like one card of medicine? because this is like sublime energy, so I don't want to. I appreciate that. Yeah. Knowing the stone people. You know, y'all remember the Never Ending Story? The Rock Eaters? And then, was it Frozen 2? The earth element is represented by stone people. Y'all. But I said in yesterday's reading, it's like the elements. The elements are out here. And earth was one of the elements that we really didn't pull. We had fire, we had water, we had ice, we had air. Here's the earth element coming out separately. But we knew, as we talked about, we knew that what's happening is happening through the earth. It's almost like, oh my God, this is so deep. It's almost like the earth is being renewed, and your connection to the earth through nature is renewing you along with the earth. Ooh, which reminds me of a vision I had. Oh my God. How many years ago was that? Ooh, where are we? 2024. So this vision would have been 2022. Boom, boom, boom. 2 years ago. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to tell you the vision. The vision is Gaia. So I'm in vision realm, and I see Gaia, and she's in her planetary body. You guys understand, like, planets have like their deity bodies, and then they have their planetary bodies. So I was seeing Gaia as a planet, like as the planet Earth, and I saw her ripping these things out of her, and I was just watching. I was watching her, and she was like really savagely ripping this stuff out of her, and I was like, wow, like, you know, just. If you've ever seen something really intense happen, you're just kind of transfixed by it, right? And so I was just literally transfixed watching this planet rip stuff out of her. And I was like, whoa, that looks really intense. Like, completely innocent. Like, that looks really intense. Because it did. And she stops, and she looks up at me, and she said, I have to purge, and so do you. Everybody has to purge. And then she went back to just, I mean, when I tell you ripping, she wasn't delicately picking. She was ripping things out of her. And I was like, God dang. Well, literally that same day, I went into one of the most intense purges of my entire life. It lasted a full 7 days. It was a new moon. Was it a new moon in Leo or a full moon in Leo? I don't remember. It was February 2022. If you know astrology, you know. So it was a super moon, so it was a full moon. And my moon is in Leo, okay? Along with my Mars and my North Node. So when I tell you that that was the most intense purge I've ever experienced, it was very, very intense. I was very grateful to have one of my siblings there literally holding space for me in the next room, but there was nothing she could do. There was nothing she could do. Spirit literally had her in the next room holding space for me. And she was praying like, how can I help my sister? And they're like, she has to go through this. Just hold space. So she's literally in the next room hearing me wail and scream and cry. Every part of my body was on fire. I was purging my body through my chakra system, okay? And I had intentionally set myself up for a deep healing. I just did not expect the moon to participate as intensely as the moon did. So it's like literally the earth and the moon decided they're going to help me purge. And it was wild. The only time I was not in pain is when I was in water. So I was taking like literally 8 to 10 showers a day just to get the pain away. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. All I could do was just be in pain as chakra by chakra was literally being stripped. And I do mean stripped of trauma. I detoxed, I purged 19 years of trauma out of my body. And I say it like that, but if you know anything about trauma work, if you know anything about detoxing your body, if you know anything about purging, if you know anything about spiritual healing, then you can get a sense of the level of pain I was experiencing and how deep this process was. I am a shaman, so I mentally have space for this, okay? I could mentally be with, my guides are right there. As a matter of fact, Sekhmet was there, Bastet was there, my entire Egyptian family was there. They were holding my hand. They're like, you got this, we got you, you're going to be fine. But now we're going to release from your root. Now we're going to release from your sacral. Now we're going to be your solar plexus. And I mean, when we got to the crown, when we got to my crown chakra, I thought my head was going to explode. So 7 days, 7 chakras. Each day, a different chakra was being purged. And things were being ripped out of me. So I tell you, I I have compassion for, my family in the home with me listening to me scream for a week. Day 6, my father came in and he's like, hey, I'm gonna take you to the hospital. I can't do this. He's like, I cannot do this. And I was like, it's really okay. It's fine. I promise. He's like, no, there's nothing okay. There's nothing okay about this. When we got to the part where I held a mother wound, it just so happened my mom, who didn't live in that house, happened to come that day. And she got to actually be there as I released my mother wound. It was a profound healing. That's all I'm going to say. So all of that from stone people, all of that from knowing. I don't know why I was guided to share that, but I was, so here we go. A knowing will be revealed to you. What? Wait. Look at that. Let me put it like that. A knowing will be revealed to you. I'm going to put the runes on this card. I'm telling you right now. We just deep. Stone people are the record keepers of the planet and hold the knowledge you now require. Connecting with these teachers stirs ancient buried memories of honoring nature in shamanic ways. You know deep within that this is the truth of who you are. You spent many nights staring at stars, feeling the magic of a wooded grove, and hearing the whispers of the ancestors in the breeze. Great mystery surrounds stone circles. The stones hold the secrets of all they have witnessed. There are many aspects of history that are still to be discovered. Stone people brings you back to your very roots. Slow your mind to connect with this energy, and the right stone will be put in your path. It might be a tiny pebble, a rock, or a large boulder. Hold the stone so that your past is revealed and unanswered questions can come to light. Breathe in the knowledge that stone people wishes to impart. Be ready for that aha moment. Yeah. In Greek mythology, Deucalion and Pyrrha survived a great flood by throwing stones over their shoulders as they fled. In doing so, they created a new race to repopulate the earth. When we look to the mountains, we are looking at 300 to 500 million years of history, containing fossilized remains of animals, fish, shells, and plants. They are the oldest and wisest record keepers of this earth, so mountains are significant here. Be clear about your intentions. Investigate thoroughly before proceeding. Some information you require will be presented unexpectedly. This is a return to studying. You actually know more than you realize. Be open to more esoteric information and meditate at a sacred stone circle. That reminds me, I had built a medicine wheel with some very ancient stones on a property in southeast U.S. I'm no longer in that region, but you guys, when I moved from the southeast to where I am now in the central part of the country, I actually brought my stones with me, like for real, no kidding, because hello, stones. All right, stone people speaks. Silently, we've watched the past, memory saved within to last. Greet our faces in the rock, ancient knowledge to unlock. Love it. So once again, we're being invited to be with nature, but this time very specifically to be with stones, okay? So one of the things that's coming up for me as I go through this medicine card is some of you are familiar with record keeper crystals. I have a record keeper Lemurian seed crystal. I have a record keeper ruby. I think I have another record keeper crystal. We talked about the other crystals are like all over my life. But yes, find this stone. Be out in nature, meditate, allow this stone to come to you, and honor the wisdom that it unlocks from within. Okay? Yeah, there's some revelations or some knowledge for that's going to support you with what's next on your path. That's going to come not just from you being in nature, but apparently from working with stones. I love this. I homeschool my kids, and we are doing earth science this term. And right now we're working on rocks, minerals, and crystals. So this is this is perfect. This is so good. Okay, let's get a goddess energy out here. That was fast. Okay. She's like me. I'm coming. Hey, Brigid. So her name looks like it's Brigid. It is pronounced Brigid. Okay. Creative spark. It's time to create. It's going to be a recreation. There's something that you did in a past life that you're going to remember, and you're going to recreate it now for this time in this life. Okay? That was easy. Where y'all want to go next? All right, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're going to check out the enchanted map. We're definitely going to pick up some crystal energy before we get into tarot, okay? I feel like obviously we're going to do crystal energy. Obviously, we're talking about stones. All right, you guys, I'm very excited to see what this oracle is going to be, because the thread here is beautiful. This is like an integration of root and heart chakra energy. So this is literally you manifesting your best life. Like, that is actually what's happening here. The number 8 may be significant. Oh, we're in a number 8 year. This is a year of abundance. 8 is the number of manifestation. So I'm telling you, this is about manifesting your best life. Okay. All right, where on the map are we? Details, 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 details. Number 43 may be significant. We always know the number 7 is coming out to play. It's the number for spiritual enlightenment. So, you know, I'd be surprised to not see a 7 in these readings. It is in the medicine position, so let's get our medicine and then flip it upright. Heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect already, just as you are. You see how this card is in reverse for medicine, but that word clarity is upright? This is really important for you to get clear about. Okay? All right, we took our medicine. We understand that we're perfect right now the way we are. The most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's assigned to finesse a project, make small but meaningful gestures, or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. I thought that's really good. That's really, 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 really good. Yeah, there's something that you know, and part of how you know it is you have the ability to actually observe what other people overlook. Okay? You naturally pay attention to the details. So you just want to continue to honor that. Like, if you see something, you want to honor that you know it. Like, you saw it, so you know it. You don't have to second guess it. Like, you have mastery in this area. You have perfected the art of knowing. Okay? Yeah. 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 You wanna be grounded in your knowing. Yeah. You've cleared away a lot, and it's left you as kind of like this pure vibrations, pure essence is there, allowing you to be of service because you're enlightened. Yeah, you're enlightened to something. Grounded, yeah. Pure, grounded, and enlightened. I think those are key words right now. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. All right, we're going to take 2 crystal cards because they pop, 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 pop. We feel it. We feel this, right? We feel the humility. And I love that because, okay, this was my personal crystal this year, guys. Humility, which, let me tell you, when you're in the middle of a spiritual war, having humility, that's like, the divine be like, look, they be playing around. But anyway, amethyst, you all know what amethyst is. We're not going to go there with you. I will read the affirmation for it, but humility, okay? And tanzanite is the angelic messenger. I love tanzanite. But y'all, one of my power colors is purple, so these higher chakra colors coming in on top of these lower chakra colors, I'm telling you, this is like integrate, manifest, and it's beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's get the affirmation for amethyst. So you're ready for that light. Okay, if amethyst has come to you today, your spirit is asking for a pathway of creation. Let me put that right there. And this is straight from the Master Crystal Deva, Amariel Ra. If amethyst has come to you today, your spirit is asking for a pathway of creation in your physical life. The higher self is about to enter your world and help direct your choices. Look for signs everywhere and they will be there. To really receive the messages that amethyst has for you, the mind will have to be disciplined into a passive state, and you will have to step away from your mortal side that is concerned about money and other physical stuff. This is a time of transformation and transmutation, meaning that nothing is wasted at all. Okay? All is utilized, only changed from one state to another. That is more useful to the totality of you. Truth with self and your world in the coming weeks will be a measure of the potential depth of amethyst's work with you. Be humble, seek balance, unity, and equality. She will fill the gaps with the blinding light of your individual spirit. Your path is within you. Meditate, take time, and breathe. Don't seek to change the world. Change yourself, and the world will change around you. You guys got that? Okay. The affirmation. I walk the eternal path of truth. The purple flame burns in my heart. I walk the eternal path of truth. The purple flame burns in my heart. I walk the eternal path of truth. The purple flame burns in my heart. Okay. Beautiful. We're going to move amethyst over here. And we're going to work with tanzanite now. So this is the Master Crystal Deva, sorry guys, Ryan Zoel. If you don't know tanzanite, please get to know tanzanite. Tanzanite is so amazing. Okay. You are entering a stage of great spiritual development. Your higher senses are activating and opening, readying you to reclaim your gifts from other lives and possibly enter into service to mankind. When I tell you, you're gonna retrieve something that you knew from a past life and bring it into this one. Okay. However, in order to complete this transition, you must own and balance your personal power. At no time in life has it been as important to know what you want, who you are, and whom the world sees you as. Take time to write it all down. A truthful understanding of self now will aid you to integrate the messages you are receiving and make them a reality in the world. Not having enough time is not a valid reason for inactivity. There's always plenty of time in life for the spirit, and only the mind and body are bound to its limitations. Let your creative, thank you, Brigid, and inventive selves play. They will reveal the new you, but be prepared for change. The angels have entered your life via the wisdom of the crystals. Their path is one of fire, the path of the phoenix. Affirmation. Empowered, wise, and all-loving, I am the solar angel. Empowered, wise, and all-loving, I am the solar angel. Empowered, wise, and all-loving, I am the solar angel. Yes. Just yes to this, right? Listen, tanzanite is really, really, really at home on the third eye. And although it shares this kind of purple ray with amethyst, they're actually composed of different colors, okay? So amethyst is really, really, really great at those lower chakras, okay? So see how amethyst has a bit of red in it? It's got a little bit of red. It's like, amethyst is like indigo, red, violet, and black, if you're looking at the colors, okay? So amethyst works at your base, sacral, and solar plexus. And once you've healed those, once that work has been completed, then on your third eye. Okay? Tanzanite is violet, blue, silver, and green, and it's absolutely at home on that third eye. Works at the throat chakra and also the heart chakra. Okay, so this really is, like I said before, it really is taking this root chakra to the heart chakra and then finally having it work out your crown chakra. This is really about integrating your personal power through all the chakras, so you can literally go back in time through the use of stones and crystals as record keepers and bring forward some ancient wisdom into this lifetime. Now, this is very powerful. You know, as a matter of fact, for those of you who are familiar with this liquid crystal oracle that I use, that's what this is. This is ancient wisdom from Atlantis that a wisdom keeper remembered from then and brought back to this time, and it is profound healing. So you've got something like that yourself. You've got something, some kind of contract with the divine where you're meant to bring some ancient wisdom into the now, and baby, I look forward to it. Okay, it's tarot time. They said it's tarot time. Now, I gotta tell you, there's so much that's out here. It would be really, really, really cool, I think, to get a feel for, look, you've got that there's something you know. You've got, it's going to be like a revelation from within, and it's really going to put to rest this lack mentality. It's going to be something you're going to create. And the details, you got to pay attention to the details of it, though, okay? Make sure you're not trying to perfect it, but absolutely finesse it, okay? And then allow yourself to move with humility as you bring forward this wisdom to the world around you, okay? And I got to tell you, you wouldn't be able to, this is the next step for you. That card literally just flipped out of nowhere, y'all saw it. This is the next step for you. The next part of your path is bringing this ancient wisdom forward. So if you're like, I don't know what's next, I don't know what I'm going to do next, you're going to create, you're going to meditate, and then create, and then share. You're going to be of service in the world. That's what you're going to do next, okay? And whatever this is, it's not only going to be beneficial for you financially, it's going to benefit the world spiritually. Okay? So this first card that flew out is a Delphic bee in reversed. Okay? So in traditional tarot, she would be, the Delphic bee would be the Hierophant. Okay? The number 5, the Hierophant. In this deck, she's the Delphic bee. Okay? In this position, this is telling you, so think about the Hierophant reversed, okay? It's time for you to question the status quo. It's time for you to question tradition, authority. It's time for you to stand in your power and challenge what you know is false. And so I really feel like this is really perfect. Like, again, whatever you're knowing, whatever you're bringing forward, whatever these stones are going to remind you of when you get out and meditate, whatever you're creating, whatever this is. And I think the reason it requires such humility is because you're literally going to upset the system with it. Okay? You're literally going to transform paradigms with this. I'm taking all jumpers. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. All jumpers today. Who's that? Archangel Michael. All jumpers. Thank you so much for your protection as I channel this reading. Can I get something on this Delphic bee reverse 9 of Pentacles? Yeah. It has taken some time. It's taken some time to heal to the point where you can bring this knowledge forward. So I'm getting heavily that whatever this is, when you went about this in a past life, you were persecuted for it. It's almost like whatever this ancient wisdom is, it's like, it's not just ancient wisdom, it's from another place. And when you incarnated before, you were heavily persecuted for this knowledge, for this wisdom. And so you came into this lifetime absolutely terrified, freaked out, like, nah, I'm not doing that again. They killed me when I did that last time, right? But this time, you got it. You're coming out as the Emperor. This time you got it. You've done the work to master King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Cups. And so now you're standing in personal mastery and you cannot be stopped. You are bringing this ancient wisdom forward. It's just going to happen. We had these same cards yesterday. Emperor, Six of Swords, baby, Nine of Pentacles. This is your energy. Like you've already, whatever stopped you in the past lives, it's you won that battle. So you literally can't be stopped anymore. You cannot be stopped anymore. There's nothing and no one that can stop you. Yeah. The World and the Three of Wands. And you know this. You know this. It's almost like you planned this out. You and the divine planned that this time, this was going to be the time when you ended cycles that it kept you previously frozen, that it kept you previously bound. This was the time you were going to be free. You knew that. You knew that when you came in. Yeah, so this is likely also going to be your last incarnation because this is your big one. This is your, you're going to show off. You're going to show off. All right. What we got? Give me jumpers. I don't want to slide. I don't want no slick slide. The energy is too sublime for this. There it is. It's an idea. It's an idea. Yeah. Give me something else. Give me something on this Prince of Pentacles energy. And it changes everything for everybody. Can you get Prince of Pentacles in the wheel, please? Prince of Pentacles in the wheel. Although I feel like this story, I feel like it's complete right now. I feel like it's complete. Yeah. It balances what has been imbalanced this whole time. So many majors out here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. This is crazy. All right. Let me get, I feel like this is a whole reading right here. 33 on my timer. Yeah. There's a completion here. It gets to stand on its own. Is there anything else y'all want to say? All right, y'all. I'm going to leave this reading here. If you like how I read, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on your post notifications. Thank you so much for who you are, for what you do, and how you do it. And just know that wherever you are, trust your process, trust your path, and trust your purpose. Ashe.